Man.
It's a birdie. Boy.
Oh my God.
Boom, there's a money shot.
Yes. Yes. Oh yeah.
Woo!
Folks, I just found another nutting stone. Got a pretty good depth on this side here. Then this side's got one. It ain't as deep, but it sure is. I'll cross something here. Let's. Oh yeah. Don't know exactly what it is, but I like it. I like the color. I like the shape. It's pretty cool. This don't look like your typical nutting stone, but I've got a feeling that is. It's just too perfect right there. I'm on a good site too, but I'm gonna leave it because it ain't got nothing on the other side, and then this looks like a rock, but man, that is perfect. Picked this piece up and looked at it. Cause the shape, I thought, well, might be a preform or something. Then I got to looking at this end on it. I believe that's a scraper or something. The way that end right there has been worked, I think it's hard to say. Sure looks worked though. I'm gonna keep that. Just walked up on it, looks like a piece. Pretty piece, but oh Lord, yeah. Looky there. Well made piece. Dadgummit. On base. Pop this big old thing out of here. Right there. I don't know if it's sure shaped like it's been worked. I can't tell. I think it has. Big piece. I don't have any water around here either. I'm gonna keep that though. It sure looks like it's been worked. Like a big piece. We'll find out. Folks, I was up here and I found a horseshoe. Ain't been having much luck, and I held this horseshoe up there and thought that's supposed to bring you luck. Threw it back down and walked 2 steps and I seen this. I don't know if it's nothing super nice or it sure looks good. Better than anything I found all day, I can tell you. Oh boy, look at there. Looky there. Heck yeah. A little crude, but dude, that looks, them ears on that thing make me think of a quad or something. Got a stack on the back here though. It's well made, except for this big stack on the back of it. But look at that. Hard to see, all dirty, but that side looked pretty good in the case. Alright, I'm happy. Old Horseshoe brought me some luck. I kept that lucky horseshoe and carried around for about an hour. Doing no good, but I stood it up on the hill. Thanked it. I run up on this one right here. She's broke, but that's a man's paper thin. Gotta kill a little base on it. Feels ground, boy. It feels real ground. Just missing that big old tip there. Ah! Oh, it's got a tip on it. Didn't think it had a tip at all, but yeah, she's missing a little tip. Bad looking little point though. Heck yeah. This is bases. It's a real nice one right there. Some old tips. Just rough tips or preforms. There's almost her. And then we got that right there, just a piece of one. This is stuff from I had just a few different small hunts went on for during about a week there. Here, pretty cool piece. Beautiful material. Wish I had a flashlight to hold it up to it. It's real translucent. I've got a couple of these. They're just kind of a disc shape. I don't know what they're used for. Got some Cortex on it. Just a pretty piece. Then I found this right here. I remember finding this. I thought it was just a broken point. And when I picked it up and got to looking at it, it's like a little mini scraper there. They worked that edge real good around through there, and it's got like a bevel to it. It's pretty neat. Guess you just hold it like it right there and scrape away. It's pretty cool. And then hunting the field here by the house, found this. I don't know if that's a preform. Don't know exactly what it is, but it has definitely been worked. And you see this other side, you see what I mean? It's got an edge all the way around it. Been worked pretty good, and it's pretty sharp. Pretty big. I don't know if it's something they use to scrape with, chop with, or if it's just a preform that never got took any further. Pretty neat though. It's pretty material. It's translucent too. It hold it up to light, it shines about that thick all the way around. You can see through it. And then I found another nutting stone. Good dip right there in it. And then you flip it over and you can see the other dip in it. Pretty neat. I just got back from a hunt today that y'all need to check out my next video. It's gonna be a good one. I found a pretty good lot of stuff, and I'm gonna make that video probably here either tonight or tomorrow night, and I'll be getting it out pretty quick. Found that nutting stone. It's not the prettiest and the best, but I love these things. And then I found this one. Pretty decent point. Look perfect. Looks like she's got one little impact fracture or something up there on the top, but if you turn it over this way, you barely can tell it. I think I'll put her in a case and she'll be just fine. Don't know exactly what type that is. And then this one here. Sure looks like a crude Dalton or quad. I don't think it's a quad. I don't know with these tails on it like that. I don't know exactly what you would call that. And it's not a perfect point by any means, but this fishtail stuff on here, I know those are supposed to be good ones, but this ain't a fine example or nothing. But I'm just wondering if the age on it, if it is getting back there in the paleo or early archaic. Pretty neat point. Never found anything like that with the fishtails on it. Alright, and that's about it. That's just a few things found. Like I say, and be sure to tune in to my next video, because it might be a long one because I've got a lot of stuff to show on it. But as always, thanks for watching and happy hunting.